Alrighty, hey guys, this is Sparky129 here, and today you are joining me in Pokemon Home. First of all, because I have decided I want to do something very important to me that is not shiny hunting. I will get to that later. I'm just away from my desk at the moment. Right now, I want to count and check all of the Pokemon that I've collected in Pokemon Home as of currently. And by the way, for this counter, I'm only counting the main Pokemon. As in, I'm counting legendaries, I'm counting all of the regular Pokemon, I'm not counting shinies, yet, and I'm not counting mythicals, except for the Sinnoh region where I can easily get them. I know I can get Deoxys easily as well, but I haven't got access to those games at the moment, I need to get them later. So that is my plan for the moment. And I've recently started playing Let's Go again. Well, Let's Go Eevee to be specific. To get all of the Kanto Pokemon, or most of the Kanto Pokemon, that I need to get for home. So, let's check this out, shall we? I'm going to change the numbers as we go through, and you'll see that, hopefully. Let's check them out. Bulbasaur. Wrong thing. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, that's another 3. Squirtle is another 1. The Caterpillar is another 3, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the Weedle line is 11. The Pidgey line, I've only got 2 of those, so that's that. The Rattata line is complete. I've only got Spearow at the moment. I've only got Ekans. The Kanto Pikachu line is complete, but I think I've also got Pichu later on, we'll see. So, that is that. I have completed part of the Nidoran female line, so that's another 2. I have completed part of the Nidoran male line, so that's another 2. I have completed the Clefairy line, and maybe Clefairy as well, we'll see. So that's another 2. I've completed the Vulpix line, so that's another 2. I got Jigglypuff. I have Zubat. I have the Oddish line, that's another 3. Oh, that's a bit too much. There we go, better. I have Paris. I have Venonat. I've completed the Diglett line. I've completed the Meowth line. I have Psyduck. I've completed the Growlithe line. I have Abra. I have the Machop line. I have Bellsprout and Weakmin Bell. I have Geodude. I have at least Shelder. And Closer as well. I have the Ghastly line. I have Onyx. I have Drowsy. I have the Krabby line. I have Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. I have the well, actually no, I just have Coughing. That Wheezing needs to move, I'll do that in a second. Once we finish this specific box, I have probably the whole Rhyhorn line, but just these 2 at the moment. I have Chansey. I have the Goldeen line. While we're moving, I will take Wheezing with me. And we have the Magikarp line. We have Lapras. We have Ditto. We have the Eevee line. 2, 3, 4. We have Snorlax. We have Dragonite. And that is it for Kanto. Now, you might be thinking, why am I not counting the Wheezing? I will be counting that in the Galar Pokédex, because it's a Galar form. That's how I'm doing this. Sure, I could count it in Kanto, but I don't want to. It's a Galar form. I want to count it in Galar. Here we are. Here's all my Galar forms. I'll cut this part out, but I'm going to adjust this for the moment. So now we're moving on to Johto. So let's check that out. So, the Hoothoot line is complete. The Chinchou line is complete. I have Pichu. I have Cleffa. I have the Togepi line, the entire line, but just these two for the moment. I have the Natu line. I have Blossom. I have Sudowoodo. Oops, wrong thing. I have the Wooper line. I have Espeon and Umbreon. I have Wobbuffet. I have Steelix. I have Coolfish. I have Shuckle. I have Sneasel. I have the Swinub line, probably the whole thing, but just these two for the moment. I have the Remoraid line. Nope, not that. This. I have Delibird. I have Mantine. That's how I pronounce it, by the way. I have Tyrogue and Hitmontop. I have the Larvitar line. Had to count for a second. I do have Celebi, technically, but as you can see, it's a shiny version, which is also an event one, and I don't know if I have the regular one, so I'm not going to count this. Also, I don't count mythicals anyway. So, I'll cut this part out, I'll put it in my shiny section. I'll see you in a second, because you can see Lotad down the bottom. So that's the Johto one done. Let's go over to Hoenn, and we can already see Lotad there, so that's one already. Plus the other two. If I move that just up there, don't worry about that. We have the Seedot line complete. We have the Wingull line complete. We have the Ralts line complete. Yep. We have the Nincada line complete. We have Sableye. We have Mawile. We have the Manectric line done. We have Roselia. We have the Wailord line done. We have Torkoal. We have the Vibrava line done. Sorry, the Trapinch line. Solrock and Lunatone. I counted one before the other. The Barboach line. The Corphish line. The Baltoy line. The Feebas line. Probably the whole Duskull line, but just these two for the moment. Why not? The whole Snorunt line, with just these two for the moment. And then we're into Sinnoh. Of what I have at the moment, at least. So let's do that now. I'm hoping you can see all these changes, but right now we'll see. Alright, Badoo and Roserade. The Combee line. Cherubi at least. There's Cherum, had a feeling. Yes, it's from Pokemon Go. No, I didn't get it. No, I didn't not transfer it up. Doesn't matter. Alright, the Shallows line. I don't know what's between those two, but the Drifloon line. The Stunky line. The Bronzor line. Bonsly. Mime Jr. Munchlax. The Riolu line. The Hippopotas line. The Skorupi line. The Krogunk line. Mantike, and no, that is not the shiny. I got confused as well. That is not the shiny. I'll prove to you right now. As you can see, there's no shiny mark there, so there you are. The Snova line. Weavile. Rhyperior. Togekiss. Leafeon and Glaceon. Mamoswine. Gallade. Dusknoir. Frostlass. Rotom. This one I am counting the mythicals because I have at least got Manaphy. I can also get the other 2 as well. 3, including Arceus. From 2 different games, so we'll see. So that's Sinnoh. Let's go to Unova then, shall we? So, 1 for Snivy, the Purloin line, the Munna line, the Pidove line, the Roggenrola line, which is 11... Oops, wrong thing. There we go. The Woobat line, the Drillbur line, nope, not that, this. The Timber line. I've forgotten the name of this Pokemon actually. Timpole, that's it. The Timpole line, that is Dunrooney. Throw, Sork. The Cottony line, let me just do something very quickly on myself. There we are. Alright, so that was Cottony, Basculin, Baractus, if you see my other videos, Ida! I like calling it that. The Drobble line, the Scrafty line, sorry, Scraggy line and Scrafty, Sigilif, just Coffagregus. I'll get Yamask later, the regular Yamask, and no, I'm not counting the Galarian form, that'll be part of the Galar numbers. Let's see, the Trubbish line, the Minccino line, the Gothita line, the Solosis line, the Vanillite line, the Carablast line, the Jellyfish line, I forgot what they're now called, Frillish, the Joltik line, the Ferroseed line, the Holclink line, yes. Oops, that's not what I wanted. The Elgium line, the Litwick line, the Axew line, the Cubchoo line, the Shelmet line, the Golett line, the Pawniard line, the Rufflet line, the Vullaby line, Heatmore, Durant, the Dino line, anyone 82, and then we're into Kalos. Okay. So Kalos is this one. Let's do the Pancham line, the Bunnelby line, the Esper line, the Hoenn line, the Spritzy line, the Swirlix line, the Inkay line, the Binacle line, the Helioptile line, Sylveon, Holucha, the Goomy line, had to stop for a second, the Phantump line, the Pumpkaboo line, the Bergmite line, the Noibat line, and then Alola. See, I don't have that many. Obviously, I have a lot of Kanto, because I've been starting to work on that. And I probably have a lot of Galar at some point. But for now, I'm going to Alola. And seeing what I have and what I need to work for. And I'll explain what I'm going to do after we do all this. So for now, the Grubbin line, which is this. The Cutie Fly line, Wishy-Washy, the Marini line, the Mudbray line, the Water Spider line, I've forgotten the names, Dewpider, the Morlul line, the Salandit line, the Stuffle line, I forgot for a second, the Bound Sweet line, Oranguru, Passimian, the Wimpod line, Pyukumuku, just Silverly, not its prior form, Turtonator, Togedemaru, how can I forget Mimikyu, Drampa, Delmice, and the Jangmo line. And that is Alola. Now we're getting into the Galar stuff. And this is going to be interesting. We're already starting with Grookey. Then the other two as well. Then the Scorbunny line. Then the Sobble line. And then for some reason just Squavit, because I didn't get a regular Greedence to put into Pokemon Home. I just have my Rose from my Nuzlocke. That's still in the game. And not in Home. I'll make another Greedence soon to put in there, but for now, that should be fine. The Rookity line. The Blipbug line. The Nikita line. The Gossifleur line. The Voodoo line. The Chewtle line. The Yampa line. The Roly-Coly line. Applin. And its two evolutions. Silicobra. Cramorant. The Arascuda line. The Toxel line. The Sizzlipede line. The Clobbopus line. The Sinistea line. The Hatna line. The Impidip line. Obstagoon, whoops. Berserker. Cursula. Surfetched. Mr. Rhyme. Runigerus. How do you pronounce it? I don't know how to pronounce it. The Milcery line. Phalanx. Pincurchin. The Snom line. Stonjourner. Ice-Skew. Indeedee, not both forms. How did I forget Morpeko for a second? The Qfent line. All four of the fossils, which should make it 73 if my math is right. Yep. Duraludon. The Dreepy line. And, surprisingly, Zarude. But that's it. Now let's double check. Alolan forms. I will add one to Alola. There we are. And then for Galar forms, I have a lot there, as you saw. May have glimpsed before. So let me see. There's Galarian Meowth. The Galarian Ponyta line. Farfetch'd. Weezing. Mr. Mime. Corsola. Zigzagoon and Linoon. Darumaka and Dimanitan. Yamask. And Stunfisk. So hopefully the numbers change for all of you. I know I don't have anything from Hisui yet. I have played the game in 2 longer sessions. I've gotten 2 separate shinies from it, surprisingly. And I haven't transferred anything from that game to Pokemon Home yet. Honestly, same with BDSP for the most part, except for that Manaphy. But that's going to be changing soon. I'm going to complete this Pokédex. I'm going to add some boxes from here for the Paldean stuff. And maybe in a separate video I'll include all the Paldean Pokemon I've gotten, which should hopefully be all of them. I can easily put the 4 Ruin Legendaries in here because I don't really use them, even though I love Chi-Yu. But that's beside the point. So for now, I think I'll stop this video. This will be a shorter one for you guys. The next one, you'll be following me with my journey with completing the Pokédex in this game. In this app, I should be saying. Starting with the Kanto Pokemon. And after the Kanto region, I'm going to check every game on the Switch library. Like BDSP, Sword, Scarlet, that sort of thing. I don't have Scarlet, but that's beside the point. To see which Pokemon from which specific Pokemon can be caught the easiest. I have a feeling Pokemon like Smeargle I'll have to get from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. But there's other ones that come later on or earlier, we'll have to see. So that's it for now, and I will see you on the next video. See you later!